Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you the process of building a great app using Bolt, and then eventually we will transfer this to Cursor to develop it further. So the first thing you obviously need is an idea. Now, I know that when you're watching some videos, you'll literally see someone typing in into ChatGPT or something, give me some ideas on this topic and this topic. Now, that's okay if you're just creating something for testing purposes, but if you really want to solve a real world problem, you need to actually find the real world problem, not just asking ChatGPT. Anyway, for this video, I've got an idea that is basically a version control style, GitHub style, soft skill development tracker, and maybe coach. And I've called it version. And then I've gone into ChatGPT, tell me build the prompt, and I've got it here. And actually, what I'm going to do, I'm using a browser called Strawberry AI, and I've actually built some custom agents that know how to create effective Bolt prompts. So I've pasted that into here and I've told it to create a Bolt prompt for me. And this is the prompt that we are going to use. I'll just copy it and I'll paste it. If anyone wants a tutorial on how to set up these AI agents inside this browser called Strawberry, then let me know in the comment section below. Okay, Bolt's finished building from the prompt I gave it, and wow, this looks absolutely amazing. It probably looks better than I even imagined, to be honest. It looks really good. Obviously, a lot of this is mock and dummy data because I asked it not to implement any backend or any features that involve other applications just yet, just so that we don't go back and forth debugging. That is better after you've built the UI. You can then implement Supabase, implement other tools, maybe integrations with Google Calendar or Zoom or other apps. But first, this looks really good. It's time to just play around with this a little bit and maybe tweak the UI very slightly if we see anything we don't like. What I've also done is that I've gone to the project's knowledge and I've implemented my own style that I want it to refer to throughout the rest of the build. And I've just simply described to ChatGPT what style I wanted. So I really like at the moment Playtomic's app. I don't know if anyone plays tennis or paddle. The Playtomic app is really simple, really sleek and modern, and I just like it. But I want that, but imagine a dark mode version. Obviously, Linear and Raycast, two websites that people often go for in terms of aesthetic and inspiration as well. And I've just defined my colors and the padding and all the styling as well. So the very first thing I want to tweak is this. When this is selected, it's not too clear which ones are actually selected. Yes, you can see the little purple glow around the edges, but I want to make it more prominent. So I'm simply going to ask it, I'm going to take a screenshot so it knows what I'm talking about. Just press print screen for that, or use the snipping tool, or if you're a Mac, screenshot it. When the skills cards are selected, make it more prominent by making the card turn purple. And then let's just see what it does just with that. See the card background. Let's then at the end check the image attached for details. I always like doing this just in case. It didn't actually do what I wanted the first time. So what I did instead, I used the inspector tool and I clicked on the div and I said when the skills div is selected, make the purple background brighter, make it the purple we are using in the styles. Also make the text white so it is visible and there is better contrast. So I did that and they updated it, and now it's a lot better. It's a lot clearer, it's a lot more obvious which ones are selected, which is exactly what I wanted. So the next thing I want to tweak slightly is that I want to remove this scroll. I want this side to be sticky to the top, and when you scroll, only the right side moves. At the moment, both sides are moving. So I took a screenshot of this and I said, I'm in discuss mode, so we can go into the problem, map out how it's going to implement it before it tries to fix the issue. So I've gone into discuss mode and I've said I want the whole dashboard to fit in the viewport, 100% viewport height. I want the left panel slash sidebar to be sticky to the top, and when scrolling, only the right side moves slash scrolls. Now, let's see what it does. This is what it's made, and it's exactly what I wanted. Sticky left bar, sidebar, and the right side scrolls when you scroll the mouse. Perfect. Okay, now let's set up authentication, so signing in and logging in. Let's set it up using Supabase. So the first thing you need to do is to create a project in Supabase. So I've done, and I've called it my app's name, and then you also have to add a password. And then what you want to do straight away, you want to navigate to authentication and then click on sign in slash providers, go to email. So exactly that, our primary way of logging in. And I just want to click this, turn this off, confirm email, turn it off. This will save you so much time and so much hassle when testing, so you don't need to confirm your email every time you log in. Very quickly as well, once you've toggled it off, you want to come to the bottom here and click save. I'm not sure why the save button is so small and in the bottom. They should definitely put it at the top. But anyway, this is important. Make sure you save it. So it's now saved. I'm going to come back into Bolt. We're going to first click on integrations, click on Supabase, and then we're going to select our project that we've just created. So this one, connects project, and now it should be connected. That's why it's refreshing here as well. Yeah, as you can see, connecting to Supabase, confirmed. Let's wait for it to load. Okay, now it's loaded. Okay, yeah, it's loaded. So now we're gonna come in here, we're gonna go in discuss mode, and we're gonna say, let's add authentication and storing data in Supabase. If the user is not logged in, they shouldn't see the main app. Implement Supabase auth with email and password. Provide me with any relevant query if needed for creating the database table. Don't think we'll need that for this one. Store any sensitive config in the env file. This is very important. Do you need anything from me? Don't forget this part. So Bolt has come back and it says, I need your project URL and Supabase anon key. So I'm going to go back to Supabase. We're going to get the project URL you can normally find by scrolling down here. Copy this. And then anon key. I'm going to go back and copy the anon key. Copy this. Now we're just going to click on implement this plan, and hopefully Bolt will implement authentication. Well, Bolt is finished now, and I just had to accept some changes here, and this is what we're given. It's a really nice looking sign in page. So I'm just going to sign in with my email, create a password. So I just had to fix a couple, just literally one thing. It hadn't actually connected the profile setup to the form, so I just had to press fix, try to fix, and then just had to accept something else here. And yeah, I signed up with my name, my email, and I created a password, and it logged me in to this dashboard. And as you can see, all the dummy data has been removed because all the tables were set up so that, oh, we just run into an issue. What's this issue? And then let's just attempt to fix. So after debugging a couple times and following Bolt's instructions, I just had to add some URLs in the site URL tab in authentication. After doing that, we fixed all the bugs, all the slight issues, and we're left with this, which works. And as you can see, there's no dummy data, as I said before. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it today for today's video. This will be part one in a series of how I'm actually going to try and build this app to something that's actually working and maybe production ready. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments or any feedback or any thoughts on what I'm building or anything you want to see me do in the next episode, please leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.